Welcome back to Best Friend in a Baseball Cap Reviews. I am Lee Silver, your best friend in a baseball cap. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who let Schumacher direct the bat? Batman Forever. Despite what I just said about Schumacher, Batman Forever is a good movie. In fact, I rate the first 4 films in order as Batman, great. Batman Returns, great. Batman Forever, very good. And Batman horrible beyond reproach, except if you watch it maybe at 11:30 at night, or with or without a joint is your option, of course. The slow moving of Commissioner Gordon to what real relevance is fully realized in Batman and Robin notwithstanding. First of all, I would like to say to all those parents who complained at the end of Batman Returns and said that their children were crying by the end of the picture and it was too dark. If we took a poll, we would probably surmise that most of these people, then and now, consider themselves conservatives politically. I was 14 when the film Batman Returns came out. My mother was with me when I saw the movie in pictures. And I forget if by then my fractured arm had healed or not, but to the 14-year-old New Yorker, it wasn't too scary. It's supposed to be scary. Batman is a dark character. Superman looks at the world and says things will get better. Batman looks at the world and says we're lucky if things don't get any worse. That being said, maybe you could make an argument that they didn't have to have Oswald Cobblepot with the deformed hands. Then again, we love that in the version of Batman the Animated Series, and Mr. DeVito and Ms. Pfeiffer looks in the movie were used in the designs of those characters, at least until the Volume 4, which by then was a whole new chapter thing. You were the ones that made them go with Schumacher, and why we eventually got Batman and Robin. I blame you as much as I blame Schumacher. Then again, Schumacher would say every 5 minutes, "Remember people, we're doing a cartoon!" Which is why he reminded Nicole Kidman when she told him that no psychiatrist would dress like this. Now that we have that out of the way, let's focus on the characters and plot. Val Kilmer replaces Michael Keaton after he, once hearing Tim Burton would not be continuing on with the project, decided also not to return. To me, Val Kilmer did a great job as all aspects of Bruce Wayne. I say Bruce Wayne because I know people like to say there's a difference between the playboy and the crime fighter, though both inhabit the same body. I've never seen it that way. Bruce Wayne is Batman, just that when he's in costume, he tries to work out his anger. He is a competent businessman in this film who plays by the rules and is always there to hear what one of his employees has to say.
Back to work, Edward.
It's okay. So, Mr. Nigma, what's on your mind?
Precisely. What's on all our minds? Brain waves. future of Wayne Enterprises is brainwaves.
Now, I'm not going to go into the whole bat nipples thing, because that could be saved for another time or another person to do that. That was done to death. And when Val, as Bruce Batman, says he's never been in love with anyone before, both the 17-year-old me at the time and the now 34-year-old me has to say, "What? Do you remember Vicky Vale? Do you remember Selena Kyle? They don't count. Oh, and don't try to sneak out the back with, well, I'm Val Kilmer, and that was Michael Keaton playing the part. No, 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 no. You can't do that." And then have Chase say in the whole get a date with Batman scene,
"I've done my homework. Or do I need skin-tight vinyl and a whip?"
that indicates that you are keeping everything intact. What I am going to cover, however, is the fact that in the Batman documentary series, Shadow of the Bat, Part 5, one of the writers says that the whole linchpin of the movie is the scene which Bruce goes into the part of the Batcave he first discovered after his parents' death. Now he goes back there and he finds his father's journal and confronts in the back of his mind that he was the one who insisted that the family go out that night. His parents were killed. Bruce is then confronted with an image of a way oversized, which is probably why they cut the scene from the film, bat! My question is, if the whole linchpin of the movie, why did you cut the scene in the first place? Which brings me
Not my fault. Master Bruce. I'm Batman, Alfred. I'm Batman.
Of course, to now Edward Nygma.